Hello America, this is Call of Duty Goddess. Today is March 13th, 2016. I have an article here from Patriot Update titled, Obama's Department of Justice now wants to prosecute climate change deniers. And that is dated March the 12th, 2016. It goes on to state, incorrect thinking will be punished, so saith the DOJ and Barack Obama. The Obama administration is looking to bring charges against major companies who do not acknowledge that climate change is real and impacting the planet. They want them to be fined and, yes, if possible, imprisoned. Their crime? Climate change denial. It says here, Attorney General Loretta Lynch told a congressional subcommittee that people should be prosecuted for the offense of climate change denial. This matter has been discussed. We have received information about it and have referred it to the FBI to consider whether or not it meets the criteria for which we could take action on, said Attorney General Loretta Lynch, responding to a question from the liberal Senator Sheldon Whitehouse at a Senate Judiciary hearing. First of all, I think she's a little bit too big for her britches. I don't think that soon she'll be able to fit her head through any door in the Capitol building to attend any kind of hearings, because she just thinks her shit don't stink and she wants to lock up anybody. Who the hell does this woman think she is? She's the one that needs to be prosecuted. First of all, I do not deny that climate change exists. It does, and you shouldn't either, and I'm going to show you why. But Loretta Lynch stating that me driving my little sports car that I like to drive, that as soon as I push on the gas pedal it guzzles a gallon of gas, if I want to do that, that's on me. But it's not me that's making the climate change, Loretta Lynch. It's you. And let me show you why. I'm right now at Global Affairs Canada. It's the Canada website, and it has all the treaties here. I'm looking at Treaty E-103819. It's an agreement between Canada and the United States of America relating to the exchange of information on weather modification activities. So before we go any further on this, let's go to Encyclopedia Britannica and look up what weather modification is. It says weather modification, the deliberate or the inadvertent alteration of atmospheric conditions by human activity, sufficient to modify the weather on local or regional scales. And it says here, general considerations. Humans have long sought to purposefully alter such atmospheric phenomena as clouds, rain, snow, hail, lightning, thunderstorms, tornadoes, hurricanes, and cyclones. The modern era of scientific weather modification began in 1946 with work by Vincent J. Schaefer and Irving Lagmer at the General Electric Research Laboratory in Schenectady, New York. And it goes on to talk about weather modification. Cloud seeding. Certain substances other than dry ice can be used to seed clouds. Silver iodide. So yeah, it's called weather modification, cloud seeding, and what's happening now, particularly in California, is called weather warfare. And that's where this treaty comes into play, because when you significantly alter the weather in one area, it will impact the weather in another area. And you can learn more about that at Geoengineering Watch. They will give you everything. They have anything you want to know about geoengineering, weather warfare, weather modification, cloud seeding, whatever you want to call it. So I'll leave the link for that as well, and all these links as usual. So let's get back to this treaty here. The government of Canada and the government of the United States of America, aware because of their geographic proximity that the effects of weather modification activities carried out by either party or its nationals may affect the territory of the other. Noting the diversity of weather modification activities in both Canada and the United States by private parties, by state and provincial authorities and by the federal governments, believing that the existing state of knowledge warrants the expectation of further development over a period of time in the science and technology of weather modification, taking into particular consideration the special traditions of prior notification and consultation and the close cooperation that have historically characterized the relations, believing that a prompt exchange of pertinent information regarding the nature and extent of weather modification activities of mutual interest may facilitate the development of the technology of weather modification for their mutual benefit, recognizing the desirability of the development of international law relating to weather modification activities having transboundary effects. So, and you can find plenty of weather modification treaties at the UN as well, but they have started to hide them a little bit better since people can see that we're being sprayed like bugs. So, yes, climate change does exist, but it's you monster, you, that's doing it. And to say that you will prosecute anyone for any belief is outrageous. This woman needs her gavel taken from her, and she needs to be put in prison. So, this is Call of Duty Goddess signing off, and as always, I've got your 6.